Good morning. So we are just now getting here to Port Orleans Riverside on Disney property. We're going to be doing a full walking tour today and taking you along with us. Here we are right at the entrance. This is where the drop-off area is for your luggage, and the Magical Express will pick you up right here. So just facing the resort here, off to the right, down there is going to be your airline check-in. And when you look at the resort, standing on the left-hand side, all the way down here, that's going to be your bus pickup to take you to the parks. Just walking through the front doors here, Port Orleans Resort. Here's going to be your lobby. Off to the right here is going to be your registration where you check in and out, and concierge. And then there is going to be the arcade. There's going to be restaurants down here. And then you're going to have Fulton's General Store. I want to check out some of the theming in here. These big fans on the ceiling in the check-in area actually move really slowly back and forth. Here's a fuel rod station if you need one of those. So once you pass all that check-in area, this is the actual arcade down that hall, Medicine Show Arcade, 7A to 11P. Do a quick walk around the arcade here. It's actually really large. It's a very big Pac-Man machine. They always have the smallest skee ball machines. It's like my favorite, but they're always tiny. Air hockey. So a fun tip at the Disney resorts is if they shut down the pools because of bad weather, a lot of times they will turn all these games on and they will be free, so you guys can come and enjoy them because you cannot go to the pool. So good to know, at least always check. Go in and check out Fulton's General Store right here, right to the left when you enter. Some really cute seasonal stuff. I want candy. All your kitchen stuff. Gonna be more home decoration stuff. I think that's to put your toothbrush in. No price tag. More home decorations. Got your little figurines. It's a very large display of mugs and candy. These are always good if you have extra snack credits at the end of your stay. You can come in here and load up and take them with you. There's a very large collection of pins, which I know a lot of you guys really get into. Got little Oswald here. Quite a bit of stuffed animals as usual. We always end up with a ton of them. Toys. You've got a little ice cream bin. They have got beer and water and pop over there in the cooler. And then you're going to have wine and liquor over here. Got some magic bands. Oh, this is super cute. I like that. If you're going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, this would be great. Got all kinds of ears here. Women's clothes and bags. Grumpy by choice. There's your swimwear, sunscreen if you forget it, which you don't want to do here. Bathroom stuff. This is super cute. $19.99. Here's a collection of some of the most expensive pins I've ever seen.
$33.
It's $33 for a pin. They better do your homework for you. Here's some Halloween ears. These are cute. I like this candy bowl. It is $33. A ghost mug. $19.99. I'm just here for the candy. Do you want your dog to wear ears?
No.
Because they can.
What are these?
$14.99.
You want to feed your dog? Because you can.
Yeah. Well, they need Mickey right there. He needs ears on.
He's a happy dog.
How much is it?
They also have
$2.45. So this is a pet-friendly resort, so that's why you're going to be finding dog food in here. It's the cutest little dress for a little girl.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. $36.99. What a cute hairbrush. Look at that. $13.99. So I just noticed Goofy's up here swaying on a ladder. And the little Mickeys, they're on a fan. This is cute. $19.99. I like this bracelet. I guess it goes like that, huh? It is $29.99. More Halloween merch. Haunted Mansion earrings. I like those. They are $19.99. Ursula. Is that a necklace, I think? $19.99. Most stuff on here except for these big necklaces I think are $19.99. I love the Haunted Mansion theme stuff. Yeah, the necklaces are $29.99. What'd you find? Okay.
Watch this.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yep.
$22.99. Well, it's not as expensive as the pin. Okay, so here's the River Roost. This is the bar where Yeehaw Bob's gonna be playing. There you go, there's your Yeehaw Bob. Here's a menu. Going down the hallway with the River Roost off to my left is going to be Boat Rights. That's their table service dining. They open for dinner at 5 o'clock. All right. Ooh, they got French onion soup. That's my kid's favorite. Maybe we'll come and get some of that. Prime rib. Some more, you know, the New Orleans Creole Cajun type of food. Looks good. It smells good. It's the quick service restaurant down here that's past Boat Rights. It's really big in here. It's called the Riverside Mill. And they're gonna have the different stations like all the other resorts. This place is huge. Things they offer, your normal breakfast stuff. Ooh, a breakfast burger. Cute little pastries. This is their refillable drink station right here. Little television over here for the kids to watch when you're eating. So if you're looking for the beignets, you have to go next door over to French Quarter to get those. So I just asked. I didn't know if you can get them here too, but you have to go to French Quarter. So good to know. Whenever you go to check in, be sure to ask about how you can save money. They have these signs everywhere as little reminders. But basically, if you decline housekeeping, then they will take $10 off every night of your stay minus one night and give you a gift card. So they will bring you towels and stuff like that if you ask for it, but they just will not do the full housekeeping. So it's a good way to make some money. Just don't forget to ask. On the opposite side of the building, when you walk out the back, if you're looking at it, you can go right into Boat Rights. And then here's your quick service. And over here, which is where you would walk down that little, I guess, walkway and take a boat over to Disney Springs. Pretty simple. You can also get your hair done here. There we go. Here's the hair wraps. $2.25 per inch. 10 to 5. Pick out your colors. Here's the information about the horse-drawn carriage rides. 5:30 to 9:30. So here's the running trail map right here. 1 mile, and it looks like you could add a 0.7. They have a beignet run on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m., which is basically like running to the French Quarter and back. From what I've heard, it's like a little over a mile, but you do that, it's $15 a person, and you get a beignet at the end. So I really wanted to do that this morning, but we got up and went to the early service for to go to church, and wanted to make it here a little earlier, so maybe another time. You can rent some bikes here, the Surrey bikes, which I find to be a lot of work. This is where you'll be checking all those bikes out that are right behind me. Here's the prices. Here's about their boat transportation. So 10 a.m. to 4:30 goes to the French Quarter and Disney Springs. 4:30 to 11 is just to Disney Springs. But you can walk over to French Quarter easy. Crossing this little bridge here, but going over this, we're going to be heading to the pool. Just a different view of the Riverside Mill quick service restaurant. Here we go into the pool, 9A to 11P. Ooh, oh, there's a dirty sink at the top of the rocks. That's the first thing I just saw.
Where?
That's weird. Off to the left here, you got some hammocks and a hot tub. Here's the pool. I needed this the other night. I got bit up. You want to take a shower? There's a big shower. This is the Muddy Rivers pool bar. Nice little pool bar back here. Here's their menu. There we go, that's a little bit better. Here's the restrooms right around the corner from the pool bar. So here's the pool bar behind me. There's the actual pool. This right here is going to be a little campfire area where they are going to be doing campfires nightly, 6:30 to 7:30. Right behind the campfire area, which is right there, is going to be Old Man Island Playground. It's a pretty nice little playground. Oh wow, Josh, you better be careful. It's nice and shaded and got a smaller slide and then a little bit bigger one. Here's a look at the recreational activities. Movies Under the Stars, it's a Sunday, so we got Monsters University tonight. 8:30, campfire 6:30. So you do have to pay for the s'mores here. It looks like maybe the marshmallow's not, but here's what we're looking at today. So there is a water slide right here. Looks kind of small, but you really can't see it from down below unless you go up top, but that's where it comes out right here at the pool. The fishing hole, you can actually come up here and rent fishing equipment and fish off of the dock. 7 a.m. to 1:45. Last pole's out at 1:15. There's your rates. Look at what you can catch. It's a different kind of fishing pole. Looks like a stick with a line on the end of it. Just passing the fishing hole is going to be another bridge. You can go up and hang a left. So here is going to be your alligator bayou section. That was just taking a left over that little bridge. If you stay over here, then you're going to be close to the buses as well and have kind of a quiet pool to yourself. Okay, so here's alligator bayou number 18, building 18. It's a pretty large section, but if you walk right in the middle of it, it's going to have a quiet pool and another laundry facility, which is right over there. It is pretty quiet back here. I have to say, this is probably one of the most peaceful resorts I've been to. All you can hear is just like kind of like wildlife and the bugs in the trees, and it's very shaded and pretty. So that's the back of the water slide at the pool. Across from that is going to be a little bridge that you go over to the Magnolia Bend section. Once you go over that, if you go to the left at Acadian House, you go back behind that Acadian House. Here is another pool, a little quiet pool, and a laundry facility. It's very small and very quiet. So just down the way from the Acadia House, which is down there, this is the Magnolia Terrace, which is beautiful. Got a nice gazebo to sit outside, like you're on a plantation. So just passing the Magnolia Terrace, you're going to run into Oak Manor, this section. Same thing, beautiful entrance. Looks like a plantation. Just to give you a proximity, here is the Oak Manor right there. And then right across, I'm just turning around, is going to be where the boats will pick you up and take you to Disney Springs, the quick service, table service, check-in, all that. And that's just a little bridge to get over to the other side. Here's a nice grassy area and fountain going up into the Oak Manor. And then here's some information about Movies Under the Stars. So that is where they are going to have the Movies Under the Stars. So on the end of the Oak Manor section, there's going to be another quiet pool. Okay, so here's another laundry facility right there, and another quiet pool. So here is that little walkway going over to the main area. Then here's the next building over with that quiet pool in between, and this is like parterre plays. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna call it the parterre section for now because I don't know how to say it. But this is nice. It's got a little grassy area, little fountain. Maybe this is where Belle lives. So when you walk all the way past that parterre section or whatever, you're going to keep walking and then you'll end up by the road and this other walkway that goes around, and that's going to be the French Quarter right over there. Okay, so something I did not tell you whenever I checked in was I asked if there were any upgrades. So I always ask if there's any complimentary upgrades because sometimes you'll be pleasantly surprised and they will bump you up to the next category, or I've even gotten bumped to like a 1-bedroom suite. This time I paid $20 extra to upgrade to a royal room. So we have been assigned $95.50. Here we go. Here's walking in. These are the fancy drapes. Your royal table. Let's see. It looks like it's a letter left, but it's actually like part of the table. There's Snow White. Here's the pretty sparkle beds. So you're gonna have 2 queens. And here's your television with a nice frame. Nice big dresser. Okay, so under here is going to be a little mini fridge. So there's your mini fridge, like a little dorm one. And more drawer space.
This is nice.
Like it? Thumbs up?
Best one.
Yay! There's Tiana. Here's more pictures of the princesses. And some princes. You're going to have the curtain that pulls so somebody can be getting ready right here. Double sink, which is nice, so 2 people can be getting ready. Very nice. So you're going to have your body lotion and facial soap. You even have a gold Kleenex box. So here is your safe, which is still small, kind of like an iPad. Ironing board. More shelving to put your stuff. Comes with a hairdryer. Here's going into the bathroom. It's got the full-length mirror. Toilet, Scott toilet paper. The arched shower curtain rod so it's not bumping into you. You got almost like a little seating area here in the shower. Your H2O products are going to be mounted so you can't take them with you. Alright, let's check out this water pressure. Okay, that's good shower pressure. That's actually like really good. It's kind of pokey even. The last thing, flush the toilet. Okay, that's a really good flush. I don't know, might scare a kid, but it's good. Fancy little light switch. What do you think? Oh, bless you. What do you think?
This is the nicest one I've seen.
Here's the beds. Twinkle, twinkle. How cool is that? I want one of these for home.
Me too.
That is going to conclude this walking tour. So if you guys like it, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please ask. And share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff is very much appreciated. Hit the little bell. A lot of times I'll do it back to you. Okay, that's all. Bye.